What's up, my beautiful people? Exile451 here again. Hope you're having a wonderful day. Sun is shining, birds are out, all that other nice happy stuff. Today, we're going back into r/happy because why not? Some really good stories here, and I know they're going to make you smile. In 1 hour, I'm taking my last final and walking to accept my undergrad degree Saturday. I'm older than a conventional undergrad, and probably did it all wrong. I decided to go back to school in 2017 after working a great but stagnant job for 5 years. Because I went back to school, I had to move to the graveyard shift. There were days I would get 3 to 4 hours of sleep, work a whole shift, and then go to a day full of classes when those classes weren't available online. Then I had to go home and entertain and interact with my wife and kids and try my hardest not to seem like a huge grump. Not to post TMI, but there was one day I was so exhausted, I peed myself in bed because I didn't get up to go to the bathroom. Now I'm done. Tomorrow I have an interview for a new job, and a few days after that, I will be walking to accept my degree. I didn't walk for my high school degree or my 2-year degree. I feel like I deserve this one, and I want my kids to see me accept that degree and for them to see what all that hard work I've put in for the past 2 years got me. All those stressful moments they saw from me when things didn't necessarily go as planned or how I wanted. I just want them to see that it is important to not give up. I know an undergrad's degree isn't special, but I am so proud of myself considering I barely graduated high school, and I've basically done everything I could to prevent this from happening. I hope someone sees this who is similarly working just as hard, and I hope it motivates you. I remember being at work while everyone else in my life was asleep and just staring at my degree progress bar and not being able to wait for this day. Willfully staring at it to just magically reach 100%. Now I'm here. Here's to the next stage in life, I guess. Thanks for reading. Hey, OP, you know what? Don't ever undervalue an undergraduate degree. While admittedly, yes, the market is a little flush with everyone having one, it is still a valuable thing and opens up doors you might not have otherwise been able to get through. A lot of places don't even look at you without a degree unless you have decades of experience in something. So, just that degree alone seems to have already opened a new door for you. Take pride in this. It's not an easy thing to get through college, especially when you're married and have kids. I've seen many friends of mine that have struggled with that. So, you did good. You deserve this moment. You are a champ. Take pride in it. Well done. Finished my 13-month cybersecurity program at a tech college today, 53 months later. And I don't care how long it took anymore. I did at about the 3-year mark, but after passing my last class to complete the program this evening, all I told myself was, you freaking did it! And that's what really matters in the end. I'm so incredibly happy that I made it through school and can finally start looking for a career instead of a job. Just wanted to get that off my chest. Yeah, it may have taken you 53 months for a 13-month program, but honestly, who freaking cares? You got it done. Being on the outside, we don't know what issues you may have been going through in your own life or what circumstances may have been happening, but you got it done. And like you said, now you can look for a career instead of a job. Good luck to you, and we wish you the best. Please update on how things are going. I graduate as an RN student today, despite my high school teachers thinking I would amount to nothing and toxic friends telling me I wasn't smart enough. 10 years ago, I was forced to repeat some of my high school classes because I was failing and wasn't going to graduate. I was in an abusive relationship, had toxic friends, and was in one of the worst stages of my life. My high school teachers gave up on me and didn't think I would amount to much of anything. 5 years ago, I decided to become an LPN because I loved nursing. My grades were average, but the instructors were cruel. On the day before I graduated, one of the instructors told me, I'm letting you graduate, but I honestly don't think you have what it takes to be a nurse, because I was shy and nervous when it came to nursing. I was scared trying to rebuild my life. She crushed me, but I kept going. 3 years ago, I wanted to apply for the RN program at my local college. Friends told me to not even try because it was too competitive. You have to be really smart, and it's not worth being in debt for the rest of your life. I did it anyway. Today, I graduate as an RN student with academic honors. a member of the Nursing Honor Society, and a GPA of 3.4. My instructors have been so wonderful, all believed in me, and have given me excellent evaluations and letters of recommendation for future employers. I walk on that stage tonight with my supportive fiance, my proud family, and my best friend who pushed me on the days I wanted to give up, all in attendance. I'll never forget the hard work I put in to get here and the people who didn't believe I could do it. I did it. OP, you did. That is just an incredible story of rising above what everyone expects of you, to become something so much greater. And those programs can be extremely difficult to get into, like your friend said, very competitive. But you did it. You rose above everything and you became a registered nurse. You could have easily become what everyone was already expecting of you. But you didn't. You wanted something better and you went for it. Congratulations again. I was defended by my boyfriend's mother when his aunt tried to insult me. This happened a few months ago, but still makes me smile when I think about it. My boyfriend and I have been together for 3 years now. His family, mom, dad, and older sister, are absolutely wonderful people. They're very accepting and living. We revealed to them when we got serious that we do not want children. His parents just smiled and told us we were both adults and it was our decision. They were true to their word. Not once have they pressured us to marry or have kids. His mother went as far as to say that she commends us for knowing ourselves and knowing what we want. In our country, India, this is a rarity. It's his extended family, aunts, uncles, cousins, etc., who have asked us, rather condescendingly, if we plan to marry. His uncle once told me I better hurry up and give him children before it's too late. I'm 35. Anyway, one evening, we were at my boyfriend's parents' place for dinner with the entire family. Boyfriend's aunt started grilling me about marriage and kids when he was off answering a phone call. She doesn't dare to say anything in front of him, as he has told her to back off in the past. I just tell her casually that either Nye nor he want children. She looked horrified and glanced at my boyfriend's mom, as if expecting her to say something. She didn't. She simply enjoyed her dessert. Aunt then asked how on earth she was not outraged that the woman her son loves will not give him a family. Boyfriend's mom replied, "It's their life and their decision. They're both adults and can live however they want." Aunt, almost sputtering, But don't you and your husband want grandchildren? How could you let him date her?" Boyfriend's mom, "I don't let my son do anything. As I said, he's an adult. We don't own our children, and they don't have to do things just to make us happy. Also, please don't talk to OP like that ever again. She's not just my son's lover, she's also my friend, and I don't want her to feel uncomfortable in my home." The way she said all this while maintaining her regal demeanor made me want to hug her. I was especially touched because my own stepmom and aunts have said some pretty awful things about my decision to remain child-free, and they would never stand up for me the way my boyfriend's mother did. Boyfriend's aunt was very quiet for the rest of the evening. That is awesome, and you've definitely found a wonderful friend and hopefully one day maybe a potential mother-in-law if you guys decide to get married. So congratulations, that is an awesome story, and I'm glad that you feel validated and your boyfriend's mom stood up for you. My mom just got the best Mother's Day gift she could ask for, her dream home. My parents are recently retired school teachers and are the kindest souls. They have been so nervous about trying to find a place they will be happy spending their retirement. My mom in particular has been dreaming about the house they would get for years. Unfortunately, it started looking like they would end up with a standard house in the suburbs, the exact opposite of what my mom wanted, but what would be the best financially long term. It really had them down. Even though they sold the house we were in super fast, they just didn't know if they were going to be happy in a really cool, unique place. The property we lived on for the past 23 years is fantastic. We have tons of gardens, 1.5 acres of open lawn, forest in the back, blueberry, raspberry, and blackberry bushes, apple trees, and a good-sized vegetable garden, where we grew corn, much beloved, as well as the stuff for my dad's relish, also much beloved. It was a beautiful place to grow up, and I really wanted them to have some place they would be happy later on as well. A couple days ago, they found a property they loved, a small farm known for baking the best fresh bread and the best honey around. They went down to check it out, and it has everything they both want. and it is even cheaper than what they were looking at before. They put in an offer and didn't hear back for almost a day before getting a vague answer, so she's been very anxious. About 15 minutes ago, on Mother's Day, the offer was accepted and they are both so happy. And I am so happy for them. I hope this puts a smile on your face. It sure has put a smile on ours. Well, OP, that is awesome. I am so glad to hear that your parents found a place they can retire to that they'll be happy. And my parents are in a similar situation. My dad is probably never going to retire, but they found a place on the West Coast that they are just ecstatic about. Very similar to the one you're describing. Not exactly a farm, but still plenty of room to garden and grow and just enjoy life. And that is what it all comes down to in the end. So that is so awesome that your parents were able to find a place that will make them happy to spend the rest of their life at. And given how it's a farm, it sounds like there's plenty of room for the rest of the family to visit when you start having your own family. So awesome props to them. I am the happiest I've ever been, and I never thought I'd make it this far. Back in 2012, I almost died. I took lots of painkillers I got from my deceased grandfather. I know, sounds terrible, but I wanted to die. I would scream for death every night. And I drank a fifth. My boyfriend at the time found me and I had to go to the hospital. They pumped my stomach and told me I was lucky to be alive. Fast forward to now. I'm on medication for my depression and anxiety. I have a job I love and just got a new and higher paying job that I'm pretty sure I'll also love. I have a boyfriend and an apartment and a newish car. I'm paying down my student loans. I have an adorable cat who's the best. And I'm graduating with my master's Sunday, May 19th and turning 25 May 20th. Forget my parents who aren't coming and never have been supportive. I am so proud of myself and where I am today. Honestly crying of happiness writing this because I never thought I'd make it this far. I am becoming the best version of myself, and I cannot wait to keep growing and helping change the world. Thanks for reading if you did. Never give up. Life is so incredible when you have a good attitude and start living for yourself. There are so many people that have to deal with and manage that kind of manic depression and anxiety every single day. No one really knows what it's like to go through that. This is just so motivating and awesome, and I am so happy to hear you say that you have come so far in life. Congratulations on graduating, good luck with your new job, and I look forward to hearing some more happy news from you eventually one day. Thank you all so much for watching. I really hope that these stories brought a smile to your face today as you got to hear about people getting good things happening in their life. I'm really enjoying doing these videos for you. I'm happy to do it. I really like thinking that I can bring some light and happiness into someone's life for just a few minutes a day. If you want to have some smiles from Reddit every day, hit that subscribe button and that notification bell so that you'll know when I've got new content up. I try to do this every day, and so I do my best to keep things fresh. Thank you again so much for watching and listening, and I hope you have a wonderful day.